This is 27-year-old Destiny
All right, man, let's get straight to it.
On July 15th, 2024, Palm Beach County sheriffs responded to a local Regions bank after receiving a report of multiple fraudulent checks being cashed at different branch locations. Upon arriving on scene, deputies learned
Y'all boys ain't never gonna learn
that Destiny has successfully cashed 4 checks from a realty company's account and was caught after getting into an argument with a bank employee that suspected the check to be fraudulent and denied her funds.
Once she denied it, you should have got the fuck up out of there.
Hello.
I mean, what we're doing, the fraud and the bullshit. Hi, I'm
No,
Victoria.
hi, Calder. Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Samantha.
Oh, that's the cop
What's
walking
going on
in.
today?
I'm probably dead.
You don't want to, I'll take it, nah. But,
I'm nervous.
Anything you
what
see?
was that? Fraudulent check, right?
A couple of them. No, there were, so, she's been a customer of ours since 2021.
Okay.
Works for the Broward County School District.
Okay.
I have her cell phone number.
She works for Broward County School District. Is she a teacher or what is she?
She had a tag.
Oh, she had a tag? Okay.
She had to go back to school.
Okay.
I'm
Not sure what position.
I don't think she could be that smart.
Okay.
Damn.
One would help.
She deposited 4 checks
Okay.
with 3 different banks. One's ours.
Okay.
The one with ours is held. We held, which one? This one's ours.
Right.
We held it.
Okay.
So we have a fraud hold on it. All the other ones cleared.
What's up? What does that one say with the detective on it?
Oh, they told me to call the detective bureau, that's all. That's just
Yeah,
writing
they're
new.
gonna.
So,
Yeah, who told you to call them?
My corporate security.
Okay, yeah, because they're usually the ones that follow up on it. So they're
So they're gonna be pressing charges, obviously. It's gonna be, it's over $10,000.
okay.
I reached
Damn.
out to Prime Bank and they actually talked to me.
Okay.
And I got the girl's name at Prime Bank. She reached out to, they know the bookkeeper.
Right.
And he said, these aren't even our checks.
Okay.
So they made the checks up and deposited them 4 different days.
Okay. June 21st, 24th. Oh, they're all close in proximity to, right? 22.
Three different branches.
Okay.
So they got some type of check maker. This is all bad, bro. This is a whole system. Because if those are fake checks, yeah, you printing those checks, bro. It's all bad. It's
That's same
all
Regions Bank, right? Just making sure.
fuck.
It's like one is in Oakland Park, one and then Plantation, and then us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, all regions banks, just different
Yeah,
Location.
locations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have her phone number and I told her I'm gonna call her to let her know if I was able to get the funds available for her, because she wants her $3,800 and then she's closing her account.
Okay.
She has $3,800.
Meeks, right? Destine Meeks?
Meeks.
Okay.
I could give you whatever you need for her.
Do you have personal information on that? Or?
Oh, I could give you her social, I could give you everything,
Nice, I'll take all that.
whatever you need.
She's, I give you
She's here
everything.
today.
She
Destine
ready.
Meeks was here today?
She was just here, her phone number. She was just here today, and I told her that she had to go back to school, so let me see what I can do to get this released for you.
All bad
And
right
she,
here,
she
bro.
came here to collect money, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
In total, how much was she trying to pick up?
$3,800.
Just 3,800?
But she already got, what do we have here, 38.
Yeah,
And God
38,
knows what else.
23.
38, and
Was she able to retrieve any of the monies in the other banks or no?
yes, all
She
the
did.
other checks cleared.
Except for you guys. You're the only ones that haven't
Yep,
cleared
we
it.
put a hold on it.
Okay.
Got it. So I was gonna say, so she's not going back to the same bank. So she's tried 3 different other banks and they all cleared. So this one didn't clear. I wonder if they held the check or not.
Kings Point 2773.
I want to meet you guys to put a hold on it, just out of curiosity.
Looks like crap, we know,
Yeah.
it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So she already got $9,750.
Okay. How often does she come here?
She doesn't, but if I called her and told her I had her cash, she'll come.
Okay. I'll touch base with D Bureau, and if they want to reach out to you, they'll call you and let you know how they're gonna want to
I
handle
would
it.
love to know, but I need to call her today to tell her
6 Southern Cross.
She anxious
What's
over
all
there.
that she could come get her cash, but I wanna make sure someone's here.
Oh yeah, let's wait on
You know
that.
what I mean? I don't want
Let's wait on that first because I want to see if they're able to do anything today. I'm gonna reach out to one of the sergeants out there and find out.
I just wanna get her nice arrested and her lose her job.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah, she whoever the banker is, she's not having it. As you can tell, she's trying to get that done now. She's like, hey, I want her over here. I want her arrested now.
Because she shouldn't be in the school district with kids.
Whatever she's doing over there, yeah.
And you know something?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's so much more than this.
Be on the phone now?
I'm sure there's so much more than.
Detectives visit a different bank location and present a photo lineup
She
to
said
one of
it
the
twice.
employees that had encountered Destiny attempting to cash a check.
You raise your right hand. You swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
Okay. There were 6 photographs of 6 similar female subjects in reference to a fraud case at Regions Bank, correct?
Correct.
And that fraud occurred back on July 15th, 2024, in reference to the fraudulent deposit of a $3,800 check, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And were you able to make an identification in that photo array?
Yes.
Okay. And what number photograph did you identify as the suspect who committed that fraud?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. And you know her from being a customer?
Just from seeing her that one day.
Damn,
I've
they
seen her
on
before.
shorty.
Okay. Do you know her name?
Sure.
Destiny Meeks.
Okay. And she has an account at Regions Bank?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And do you know how it was determined that that check was fraudulent?
When Destiny came in, she went to our teller. His name is Isabel. She's off today. And I was sitting at my desk, and Destiny was very loud with Isabel. And basically yelling at Isabel for not giving her funds. So that's when Destiny came to my desk so I can assist her. And then we do verify every check we get as much as we can. For that specific check, I do not remember. I would have to look it up again. But I don't remember how we determined it being fraud.
Detectives take their findings from the investigation and go to...
That's one thing you don't want to do, bro. When you dealing with a bank teller and you know you're doing some stupid shit, some fraudulent shit, you don't want to get in no argument, bro. For sure not. That's
View
crazy.
Destiny at her job concerning the alleged fraud.
I am required to warn you before you make any statements that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any before you make any statements.
Hold
At her
on.
job concerning
Hold
the
on.
alleged... Take their findings from the...
So the detectives found their whatever they needed to go ahead and go properly ask this woman and interview
the
her.
investigation and go to interview Destiny at her job concerning the alleged fraud.
I am required to warn you before you make any statements that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand that? You got to say yes.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And with those rights in mind, are you choosing to speak with me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So basically what happened was we got a complaint. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of the questions I'm going to ask you, I already know the answer to. I'm really just looking for your cooperation and to be honest. Honesty is the best policy here. I'll work with you when it comes to, what the consequences are, okay? But just be honest with me. Okay.
He's lying. Smart way to go about it, being very calm. I'll work with you no matter what the consequences are. Now, she feels comfortable enough to tell exactly what she did.
That's the most important thing, Destiny. I promise you, if you're honest, it'll be better, okay? We got a complaint from ProLink Realty Company, okay? ProLink Realty out of
She's looking
Sioux
dead in
City,
his eyes,
Iowa,
though.
okay? That several of their checks had been deposited or cashed in Florida, okay? So that came to my office, and I started looking into it, and I pulled bank records. Bank records include video surveillance footage, bank account information for both the account at...
She keeping that eye contact, though. She keeping that motherfucking eye contact. But she's moving around.
ProLink and yours, and information from Regions Bank, okay, from tellers and management there. So basically, when I did all that, I found these checks that are made out to you. That's your name, right? Okay, in various different amounts. Okay, and they were deposited in different locations. This specific one, check 010093, okay, was deposited or attempted to be deposited or cashed at a Regions Bank in Boca Raton. Okay, the other ones were all in Broward County. Okay, so
I mean, she look a little concerned. I don't know. I'm really trying to read her, but I can't. She's doing a very well or good job right now. Like, I don't know what she's gonna say. She could say, "Hey, man, someone's trying to pay me. I had nothing. I didn't." And then they're gonna ask, "Well, who was giving you these checks?"
check here, I pulled video of that transaction.
Oh,
is that you?
That is.
That's you?
That is.
Okay. And that was on June 24th in Boca Raton on 441, kind of like Boca Greens, over just between Glades Road and like Clintmore Road and Yamato Road over there. So that video is you actually trying to deposit that particular check. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where did you get those checks from?
So the fact that she's not saying like, well, what's going on, means that she knows.
I was working with my ex-boyfriend. He had a mutual friend that was like, he had extra work for us. It was like delivering fabric and stuff. Like to
Delivering what?
Like fabric, like
Fabric?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like different, people who wants to do their homes or whatever. It was like local people. And he was telling me that my
she can't keep eye contact now. She looking all over the place, hand movements.
boyfriend was like, I know work is slow for you, and which was during the summertime, and work, we only got like 3-4 hours here. So I was like, yeah, I can use it. They never told me, I had no acknowledged that the check was stolen, but when I was doing the work,
He never said the check was stolen.
they was paying me for like mileage and gas or whatever, and they was like, where you don't have no set price on what we give you, is, as long as you do
I don't think he ever said the check was stolen.
work, you'll
Did he?
get paid. So I'm thinking everything was legit because my ex-boyfriend, of course, recommended me to these people. So
Maybe he used the word fraudulent.
when he gave me, once I finally got the first check, which was one of those, I deposited it to my account. I never thought it was anything wrong with it because he gave it to me. He said he loved me. I trusted him, but he know them people. I didn't know the people who actually gave it to him, but he was the one that gave me the check and I deposited it into my account.
Okay, so when you're doing fabric stuff for somebody, did you think it was odd that the check said ProLink Realty on it?
I asked him, but he was like, he don't know. That's the name that they told him that they worked with. Like I asked him about it.
And your ex-boyfriend never said where he got the checks from?
He just said a friend. It was like through a mutual friend.
Did your boyfriend give you the checks or the company did?
No, my ex-boyfriend handed me the check.
Handed you the check and
Yes.
said it was from them?
Yes.
Okay. And what kind of work did you do for this fabric company?
I was just helping deliver. Like I was just delivering it to local people who was inquiring about it.
About fabric?
Yeah.
And you would deliver fabrics?
It was different stuff.
Like in rolls or?
Yeah, like it was like rolls, bolts. Like it was not not big bolts, but it was like little stuff.
Okay, so then you deposited. So how much typically did you get paid for, like, because that's a lot of money, $3,800, another $3,800, $2,955, $2,955, $5,020.
Dog, I thought it was only 9,000.
So there's like a lot of, that's a lot of money for delivery.
You're right about that.
And that's a lot of money. For delivery.
You're right about that.
Ah, you damn right. In a short amount of time for delivering some fabric, you should have said you was in sales or some shit, Goofy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money. Did you think that was a little odd that they were paying you that much amount of money?
I did, but I didn't because he never told me like it was, it was easy, and he never gave me a set price of what it would be. Like, not that he never gave me an amount.
Okay. I mean, because you had one deposit on the 21st of June, another one on the 21st, both $3,800. Then you had another one on the 21st, where the check was made out on the 21st for $2,955. On the 19th for $2,955. On May 31st for $5,020. I mean, that's a lot of money for delivery, right?
Hold on.
Yeah, it is.
Are these your signatures on the back of the checks?
Yeah, that one is.
Okay. And so that's check 2034 from Absoff Financial Services out of Cleveland, Georgia. So that's even a different company. So was that a red flag to you that like?
Oh yeah, nah, she's all the way fucked up. So they were for sure printing these checks. Yeah, they're you're done.
Different checks from different companies that they were giving.
You should have said you was a contractor. You do different businesses with multiple different people for social media or something, because you're done. You're done. Your story's not adding up. It ain't making sense for how much pay you getting paid. You're cooked. Overly fried at this point. So I'm not really sure when he's going to break the tea, but you're going to jail.
It was, but
Sorry.
they say they work with different ones, like different companies.
She's going to jail.
I'm getting old, so I gotta put my
No, it's
glasses
okay.
on. So this one here is from ProLink. This is check number 10070. This one's made out for $29.55, dated 6/19, June 19th. Is that your signature?
No.
That's not your signature?
No.
Okay. So whose signature is that? Who deposited that check?
Well, I brung it in. Well,
So who-
well, I didn't sign that.
Who signed it? The back of the
It
check.
had to be either look like maybe one of his friends, because that's not my
But
ex-boyfriend.
you deposited it.
Yeah.
This is video and bank records of you depositing.
Yes.
But he signed it?
Yeah, I didn't sign that one.
And what about this one?
No.
No? This one looks like is that your signature
Yes.
with your account number? Okay, so that's check 10093. This one was deposited, or this one was negotiated on the 24th. The date on the check is the 21st, but it was negotiated on the 24th for $3,800. That is your signature?
That's my signature.
Okay. Well, what I did is I went into the bank and they were able to identify you as the person that made some of those deposits and those checks. So one thing that we say is sometimes if something seems too good to be true, maybe it is.
It is. You're
For
right.
you to be, paid that kind of money for delivering fabric
Oh man.
on such a continuous basis. I mean, like
Yeah.
some days you've gotten paid $3,800 twice.
Twice?
checks.
Oh yeah, nah, she tripping.
And some of the checks are from different places. So, I mean, if what you're telling me is true, then your boyfriend did you wrong.
He definitely did.
Okay.
By
And what
me.
is your boyfriend's name?
Peter
Peter what?
Walden.
How do you spell that?
WALDEN.
And what's his phone number?
I don't know it by heart. But
That's
I'll wrote
okay.
it down.
Are you still with him?
No, there's no. We broke up.
On a piece of paper is crazy. Hold on, you got your boyfriend's name on a piece of paper. Your ex-boyfriend's name on a piece of paper in your pocket? Not even in your phone?
That's
What
okay.
the fuck is going
still
on
with
here?
No, there's no. We broke up.
And where does he stay?
He stayed in Broward, but he don't have a physical home. But last place I knew,
around?
he was staying with his cousin. But I know his cousin lease was up like a month ago, so I don't know where he's
So you
at.
don't know where he's staying?
I don't know.
Okay, what does he do for work?
Nothing.
He doesn't work?
No.
Oh,
Okay. So where do you think he got these checks?
you're done. He don't do nothing for work?
He said it was through a mutual friend. He never gave me no name.
And how did you get this job? Through your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Now, did you give him cash after you deposited those checks? Did you give your boyfriend cash? Your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, how much?
I'm not sure the full amount.
So you gave him cash, but you was working.
Because it wasn't much. Like,
So he basically had you deposit these checks into your account or cash them, and then he asked you to give him money out of those checks. So is that a red flag to you?
That is.
Okay.
I do agree.
All right. So basically, unfortunately for you, there are charges against you for uttering a forged check and grand theft. Okay? Yeah. Because it's forged. That check
See?
came from someplace else. Okay? And
But
we're
I
not-
didn't have no
we're
knowledge
not
that
saying-
it was
We're not
stolen.
saying that you forged the check, but you uttered the check. You presented it to the bank. Okay? So, and a reasonable person would believe that this is too good to be true for this to be, where you're getting all this money for just delivering fabric. Okay? So if you are telling me the truth, which I want to believe you, okay, you should
I
have
had
known.
no knowledge that it was stolen.
Right.
I do
but you
know,
should have
but I
known.
knew that I should have never went this. I never had no problems with mutuals. I never got in trouble before,
Right.
sir. I don't do stuff like this. I always work.
Okay.
Like, I've been working since I was 16 years old.
Okay, when's the last time you were arrested?
I never been arrested in my life.
Okay.
I never been arrested. I don't do stuff like this.
Okay.
Which is
So you made a
very-
mistake.
I made a big mistake. I can tell you that the truth.
Right.
I do
but you
know,
should have
but I knew
known.
that I should.
Look, now she panicking. She panicking now. And this is why it's like, bro, be careful, man. This is just not the realm you want to get into, bro. And it's like you do it, you see the success, and then you just keep going. Boom, 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 boom. Like you don't stop until this happens. I'm not even saying you should do it, bro. I wouldn't do it. Don't do it. But they'll let it slip. They act like, oh, it's all good. They want to see how much. Okay, do it again. Once they have enough evidence, it's over for you, bro. Period.
I never had no problems with Regents. I never got in trouble before, sir. I don't do stuff like this. I always work.
Okay.
Like, I've been working since I was 16 years old.
Okay. When's the last time you were arrested?
I never been arrested in my life.
Okay.
I never been arrested. I don't do stuff like this.
Okay.
Which is
So you made a mistake.
I made a big mistake. I can tell you that the truth.
So there are consequences to those mistakes, okay?
Yeah.
And what the statute says for uttering is that you presented a check that somebody else forged, okay, or washed. I don't know where they got these checks from, but they're stolen. Okay.
And I did not have no knowledge to
and
that.
you deposited it or cashed it against your account, okay, into a region.
And I've been with them for the longest. I never had no problems with them.
And
before.
obviously, you know that your bank account's been frozen
Yes,
and all that
I
stuff.
did.
So
I
you
did.
had to know that something was coming.
Yes, I figured that.
So
once they
why
closed
didn't you contact us?
I didn't know like what to. I didn't know. I'm just telling you the truth. That's,
Okay. So because you're being cooperative with me, I want to be, upfront and honest with you about everything. There are charges against you for this, okay?
Please no.
I can't do anything about that. That's just how it is.
It's crazy, bro.
Now, we could try to make this work.
And I see this happen with girls a lot, bro, because the guys would be like, hey, I got a boo woo, and girls be like, oh, okay, woo, and they have no idea, bro.
Easy as possible for you. I know you work, but you're gonna have to take a day off to go get processed up in Palm Beach County.
Please no.
Yeah.
Please no.
Yes.
I have to go to jail for this?
Yes. So what's going to happen is there's one of two things that could happen.
Dog said you got to take a day off to get processed.
Okay? I could file for the warrant.
No.
And you don't want me to do that
Please,
because
no.
what happens then is I come here with the Broward Sheriff's Office and we take you from work. I don't want you to lose your job.
I don't want to. I don't want to go to jail.
I know.
Mr. P, please.
I know.
Mrs. Eric, oh my God, please,
I know,
no.
Destiny. I understand.
cannot
And this
go
is
to
the
jail,
part
sir.
I don't like
cannot
to
go
see,
jail.
bro.
This is option number 2. Okay, this
Please.
is option number 2 is where you meet me up in Palm Beach County. We get you processed and you get out the same day. Okay? As long as you can post your bond.
Oh my God. Lord, please. I've never been in trouble before.
I know.
Hold on. So she could get out the same day if she posts her bond? Well, how much is her bond? And then also, is he lying?
But unfortunately,
I don't want to go to jail, so I've never been in trouble. I didn't know nothing about this. I never knew they had knowledge of being stolen. I would never go inside the bank and do that. I never been in trouble
why did you think you
before.
were getting paid so much money?
I
for
did
doing
not.
this?
I just thought that's what it was. I knew it sounded too good to be true, but he made me think that it was real. Oh my God, no, Lord. I can't go to jail, sir.
Well, you got to get processed. So those are the 2 options. Those are it. Those are your 2 options. I could file for the warrant, and
Please
in
don't.
30 days come back here and pick you up with the sheriff's office. I don't want to do
I
that.
don't want you to do that.
So option number 2 is a better option for you, where you self-surrender. You meet me in Palm Beach County.
Oh my God, sir.
We get you processed, which basically is fingerprints and photos. Okay, and then you could post bond. Okay.
I want to know how
Is
much
there
the bond
anything else
is.
I could do?
Those are the only 2 options.
Is the bond going to be, it's probably going to be like 20 grand, if not 50.
Those are the only 2 options for you.
Will I still lose my job even if I go to Palm Beach?
Well, if you come to me, I don't have to come here and arrest you. So what you tell them is your business, okay? What you inform them of is your business. I don't know if they do continuous background checks or if they already did it because you're hired and that's it. But
Oh,
I'm
now
not
that's
gonna
going to be
come
on
back
her
here and
record.
purposely
See, that's going to fuck her up.
mention anything. But if I have to come here and arrest you on the spot, then they're going to know. Okay?
Mr. Eric, please.
Destiny, those are the only 2
Oh
options.
my God.
Those are the only 2 options here. I mean, you got paid a substantial amount of money for doing delivery of fabric. I mean, it's not even realistic. It's not.
Oh my God.
I mean, any reasonable person would believe that that's too good to be true to get that kind of money over that short period of time. We're talking about from May 31st through basically a month. You made more than most people do in a year.
And I work regular. I have a regular job. I've been working since I
that.
was 16. I've never been in trouble before.
Yeah, I get that.
Never.
I understand that. And unfortunately, you got mixed up with the wrong person. And, you know, you did something that you probably should have had a little bit more common sense to know wasn't right. And you did it. And there's consequences to that. There are. Now,
So
what you could do, this doesn't mean you're guilty, okay? What this is it's called probable cause. What it means is that I have enough to arrest you for it and file for a warrant. It doesn't mean you're guilty. You'll have your day in court, and maybe we could do something to work with you if you work with us. I can't make any promises. I can't say that that's going to happen, but if you're willing to do that, you know, I would like to maybe meet with you after this and maybe have you contact Peter. Do you still talk?
I don't talk to him.
You don't talk. Would he answer the call a phone call
Probably
if you called him? No? Okay. Because I'd like to know where he got the checks.
Me too.
But ultimately,
it's still not over.
Whoa. Because he knew that you had an account.
What the fuck?
And he knew that it was going to come back to you. Okay? But it's not reasonable for somebody to get paid that kind of money for making delivery, and you know that. You said it yourself. Sometimes if it's too good, it seems too good to be true, it is. So I think, me personally, this is my opinion, I think that you should do option number 2 and self-surrender yourself, because I don't want to come back here and arrest you with a furniture, because it's a whole horse and pony show. They bring their SWAT team, you know, the warrants division comes out, they have their trucks come in, we got to process
you. Don't want to do that.
Arrest you on spot. And they'll wait for you, you know, until you get here in the morning, until you come back at night or in the afternoon.
Don't do that.
I don't want to do that. I really don't. What you tell your employer is your business. I'm not purposely making any phone calls to tell them anything, okay? If you could take a day, well, if you could take a day, you didn't ruin your life.
I just don't understand, like,
what I will
never
tell
got
you
in
is
trouble
this.
before.
I understand that. I understand that. And I know, because I ran your record already. But what you have to understand is consequences to mistakes. You know, and this is something that you should have thought about when you were doing it. How much of that $3,800 did you get?
It ain't. I know. I didn't get all of it. I didn't get it.
Okay. So how much did you get?
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even remember like the amount.
Okay.
See, now he's gonna add up what he's gonna charge you for. And now she's realizing everything that she was saying earlier, she fucked up.
I don't want to tell you amount.
Okay, that's okay.
Not
that's
it.
all right. So what I'm asking from you is your availability this week to come and self-surrender yourself. This has to be this week. That's the only option. I can't put this off anymore, okay? So I would suggest today's Monday. Why don't you come in Wednesday and meet me at that address that I gave you? Okay. That address that I gave you, 179, do you still have it?
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure you have it. Do you have it written down somewhere?
Yeah, I do.
It's on your phone?
Yeah,
or?
it's inside.
Okay.
It's on a piece of paper. It's in my work bag.
Okay. So my suggestion is we meet early in the morning. You come up there first thing in the morning. I can meet you there as early as you want.
Do you know how much like bond might be?
You can
there
get
we
a bail
go.
bondsman. They take 10%.
There we go. There we go.
So if each charge, they'll tell you when you go up there.
How many charges do I have? Oh my God, sir.
Okay.
What would be the name for it? For the charges?
Uttering a forged check and grand theft.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't steal
So
no
let me give you an
check.
example. Destiny, let me give you an example. If each charge was, let's say, $3,000 was the bond, so that would be $6,000. A bail bondsman gets 10%, so you'd have to come up with $600. If that's what it is. If that's what it is. It may be less, it may be
That
less.
ain't shit. What? Nigga? That is nothing. So if she even did, hold on, bro. Let me hear that again.
Be $6,000. A bail bondsman gets 10%, so you'd have to come up with $600.
If it's $6,000, the bailsman get 10%. That is $600 is not. Hold on.
Okay.
You mean to get
So let me
90%?
give you an example. Destiny, let me give you an example. If each charge was, let's say, $3,000 was the bond, so that would be $6,000. A bail bondsman gets 10%, so you'd have to come up with $600. If that's what it is. If that's what it is.
That don't even make no sense, bro.
It may be less, it may be more.
That don't even make no
They'll
sense.
tell you when you go up
Do
there.
I have to get that grant though? Because I did not steal no check. I didn't have no knowledge that that check was stolen.
I understand
I
that, but it
honestly
came out
could
of
tell
their
you
account.
that I have no knowledge that that check had been stolen, Mr. Eric. I promise you I didn't. I would
Okay.
never went inside the bank and did that.
No matter what you say now, it's,
Again, that's something that you could tell the
Okay.
judge when you have your appearance. Okay, you're gonna get
Do I
your
have appearance the same day or no?
No, you're gonna be able to bond out. So this is a bondable offense. This isn't something that you're gonna have to stay in jail for. As long as you could post a bond. Okay, I don't know if your parents or somebody or anybody you know, friends could help you if you need help. But what I would suggest is it gives you a day to get your affairs in order, take off of work, call in sick, whatever you got to do to take the day off, and meet me at that address that I gave you in Boca on Wednesday morning. This is something that's gonna pass.
He ruined my
Look at
life.
me. Look at me. Look at me. This is gonna pass, okay? It's gonna pass. It's not anything that you have to worry about for the future. Just take care of it. If you don't take care of it now, it'll haunt you.
Okay.
Take care of it now and work it out, okay? This doesn't mean you're guilty. A judge may show compassion for you and say, "Hey, work with us, and we'll lighten your sentence. Maybe."
I don't know, man. He being real
Maybe
calm.
Do some community service. You have no record.
Yeah, I never been in trouble.
You've never been in trouble, okay?
I hate that he even did, I thought he tried.
Oh, now I feel
you
bad
made a
because
mistake.
I don't know if she knew or didn't, bro. Like, fuck.
It happens to the best of us. Listen, I've been in relationships that I've made mistakes too.
This is
This
fucked
is the
up.
worst mistake I ever did. This has caused me my background. I've never been in trouble.
Listen. See what happens. The judge has a lot of power. The state attorney's office has a lot of power. I can't make any promises to you. I can't tell you that it's going to happen. But I can tell you that this is a first-time offense for you. Then usually they try to work with you. Okay? But don't put this up. This has to be Wednesday.
Destiny Meeks was charged with
Crazy.
felony uttering forged bank check and felony grand theft.
That's crazy, bro. Man, y'all be careful out there with trying to, and here's what I say before I get up out of here. Look, if it's too good to be true, it's probably not good. You know that already, right? Once you get away with something, you get this endorphin buildup. You get this like, oh, I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. Don't do it to the point where it's gonna burn you, bro. Like, don't get addicted to it. I understand there's situations where people, and I'm not talking about this specifically, there's situations where you gotta do something to it get you out the ground, whatever the case is, or you gotta do something to da-da-da-da. All right, cool. Right? You getting addicted to the shit, bro. Leave it alone. Put it down. That's everything. Get in, get out. It's done. Look, man, hopefully this girl, took care of the situation. It's unfortunate that certain guys and girls try to take advantage of the situation, and they know. She does seem like a sweet young lady, man. I ain't even going to, hold her. But the situation is she got caught. We don't know the whole thing, and that's what it is, man. Look, it's your boy, C.O. O'Connor. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.